4 steps to help your orchids continuously sprout new flower stalks, producing large, vibrant, and long-lasting blooms. Today, I will share all the secrets to healthy orchid care from the root, using only homemade natural fertilizers, simple yet remarkably effective. This will help your plant grow strong, develop abundant roots, produce large, vibrant, and long-lasting blooms. Let's follow along. I started making my own fertilizer to care for my orchids. In this step I use turmeric powder, a very familiar ingredient but extremely valuable for orchid. I took a teaspoon of turmeric powder and put it in the container. Turmeric powder has antibacterial and antifungal properties, and it also helps stimulate orchid growth, strengthen roots, and help the plant recover faster. Then I poured in about 500 milliliters of hot water. Hot water helps the essence in turmeric dissolve quickly and extract better, so that when used, the orchid absorbs the nutrients most effectively. After adding the turmeric, I stirred it well to allow the powder to dissolve gradually in the water, releasing all its precious nutrients. Then I sealed the solution tightly and left it for about 2 hours, allowing the turmeric powder to completely dissolve in the water. Next, I took out a clean container and started preparing the next ingredient for the orchid. Here, I used oatmeal, a very good ingredient that few people pay attention to. I took exactly 3 teaspoons of oatmeal and put it into the container. Oatmeal is rich in vitamin B and many minerals, helping orchids recover quickly, nourish their roots, and produce thicker, greener leaves. Then I added 500 milliliters of clean filtered water. When the water came in, I stirred gently to allow the oatmeal to dissolve and release its nutrients. Next, I closed the lid tightly and let the solution sit for about 2 hours. Regarding the next step, before applying any fertilizer to my orchids, I always do a crucial step that many people often overlook. If I want healthy roots, beautiful, large, thick, green leaves, and vigorous growth with many flower stalks, then this step is absolutely essential. First, I water the growing medium, the base, and the entire root system of the orchid about 15 minutes beforehand. The purpose of this isn't to fertilize, but to awaken the roots and cells of the orchid after a period of dryness. When the roots are moistened beforehand, the cells begin to awaken. The roots become more flexible and ready to absorb nutrients. At that point, when I apply fertilizer, the plant absorbs it very quickly and evenly, without fertilizer shock or root burn. Thanks to adhering to this 15-minute watering step, my orchids always have green leaves, healthy roots, easy fertilization, and later produce strong flower stalks, vibrant flowers, thick blooms, and long-lasting color. I submerged the plant for about 15 minutes, without rushing. This time allows the roots to fully awaken, the cells to open, and the plant to readily absorb nutrients. After exactly 15 minutes, I took the orchid out. As you can see, the water was very clear. A clean growing medium makes caring for the plant much easier and more effective. The plant absorbs nutrients well, the roots are strong, and the plant's health is stable. Conversely, if the water is cloudy, it's a sign of a dirty growing medium with accumulated impurities. With such a medium, It's difficult for the plant to flower, the roots weaken easily, and the plant grows slowly. Here, with a clean growing medium in clear water, I'm completely reassured. After 2 hours of soaking, you can see that the turmeric water has completely permeated and dissolved evenly. At this point, I don't rush to use it immediately. I must filter out all the sediment. Because any remaining turmeric sediment can easily stick to the roots, clog the stomata, and potentially harm the orchid over time. After filtering, we only keep the clear, light, clean, and safe turmeric water. Next, our oat water, after the fermentation time, has completely dissolved. At this point, I continue to filter out the sediment, just like with the limerick water. When these two sources of nutrients combine, we will have a jar of nutrient solution rich in vitamins, minerals, and natural antifungal agents. I gently stir to mix the oats and turmeric evenly. The solution is now ready to use. Next, I took the orchid out to begin direct care. I took a soft cotton ball, lightly dampened it with filtered turmeric water, and gently wiped each orchid leaf. I wiped both the top and bottom surfaces of the leaves, as this is where dirt, mold, and pathogens easily accumulate, often invisible to the naked eye. Wiping the leaves like this not only helps the plant stay healthy but also improves photosynthesis, thereby stimulating strong root growth, even root development, and a beautiful white root system. Especially the lower leaves, the base leaves, which are slightly yellow. After being cleaned and absorbing the turmeric essence, the leaves will gradually brighten, turn green again, and become healthier. After this step, I will proceed to the next stage of caring for the orchid. Next, I brought the orchid out again and continued wiping its leaves. In my orchid care routine, I consistently maintain this habit. I wipe the leaves every 2 weeks and about 2 to 3 times a month. When the leaves are always clean like this, the orchid photosynthesizes better, absorbing light more strongly and evenly, resulting in noticeably healthier and faster growth. When I wipe away this dust and dirt, the leaves become shiny, green, and clean. The plant seems to open its eyes to receive light, and its vitality increases significantly. The second step was to take out a spray bottle. I scooped the turmeric and oatmeal solution into the bottle. This was the solution I had carefully prepared from the beginning, rich in nutrients and safe for orchids. Then, I sprayed it evenly on both sides of the leaves. Therefore, I spray evenly on both sides of the leaves. The upper surface of the leaf will be washed away accumulated dirt, making the leaf brighter and shinier. The underside of the leaf, where mold and bacteria usually reside, is also cleaned, and pathogens are washed away. At this time, nutrients are absorbed into the cells very quickly. The metabolic process takes place smoothly, helping the plant absorb nutrients well and grow stronger every day. When caring for my orchid garden, I always remember one very important principle: Do it in the morning. Morning is the best time for orchids to absorb nutrients. The gentle light allows for strong photosynthesis, stable growth, and significantly healthier plants. Looking at these large, thick, bright green, and glossy leaves, you can immediately see the effect. Healthy leaves mean high photosynthetic capacity, allowing the plant to nourish its stem and roots well, and thus significantly increasing its vitality. After wiping or spraying the leaves, I move on to the third step. And then, I prepared a watering can. I poured the prepared water into the can and began watering slowly, directly onto the orchid's roots. Next, I begin watering the orchid's roots and growing medium directly with this solution. The purpose is to allow the nutrients to penetrate deeply, with the roots absorbing them first, then nourishing the stem and leaves. Once the roots are healthy, the entire plant will thrive much faster, growing stronger and more stably. Afterward, I soak the pot for about 20 minutes. This time is just right for the roots to absorb enough water and nutrients, neither too much nor too little. I don't throw away the remaining nutrient solution. Instead, I use it to water the plants regularly. Continue soaking the pot for another 20 minutes to allow the plant to absorb the nutrients. The next step is step number 4. After soaking the pot for 20 minutes, I take a clean, soft cotton towel and gently wipe all the orchid leaves. Well, wipe to absorb any remaining water and nutrients on the leaf surface, especially on the leaf buds and young shoots, very sensitive areas. If water and fertilizer remain there for too long, the high humidity will create conditions for mold to invade, which is completely bad for the orchid. I carefully wipe away any excess water on the leaf buds with the end of the towel, ensuring the leaves and shoots are dry and well ventilated. By doing this step correctly, the orchid is less susceptible to fungal diseases and grows very healthily. After wiping, you will see clean, bright, shiny orchid leaves, rosy young shoots, and a vigorous root system. Many plants even produce new shoots. This is a sign that the plant is absorbing nutrients very well. Next, after soaking the pot for another 20 minutes, I removed the orchid and took it to the garden. I placed it in a well-ventilated area with plenty of diffused light and gentle sunlight, absolutely avoiding direct, harsh sunlight. The light at this time will help the plant metabolize through its leaves, increasing photosynthesis, thereby promoting root and leaf growth, stimulating the growth of new shoots and flower stalks. Look, the clean and bright leaves are photosynthesizing very well. As a result, the orchid roots are stronger, healthier, and penetrate deeper into the growing medium. The leaves are thicker and greener again. The previously weak yellow leaves also gradually turn green and vibrant. When I follow these 4 steps correctly, combined with homemade fertilizer, my orchids will produce strong flower stalks, abundant buds, large flowers with thick petals, rich and vibrant colors, and long-lasting blooms. In the garden, you'll see orchids shining brightly, with glossy petals, vibrant colors, and many buds. That's the result of proper and consistent care. Caring for orchids isn't difficult. The important thing is to follow the steps correctly and completely. When the plant is healthy from root to leaf, beautiful flowers are a given. With all my dedication and perseverance, combined with readily available natural fertilizers from my garden and kitchen, you can see the orchids changing noticeably day by day. These orchids have become much healthier and more vibrant. The leaves are starting to grow thicker, shinier, and sturdier than before. The roots are growing strong and healthy, firmly anchoring the plant to the substrate, showing that the plant has recovered and is absorbing nutrients very well. And what makes me happiest is that flower stalks are starting to form, with more buds, and the flowers will later be larger, more beautiful, and have richer, longer-lasting colors. What do you think of this orchid care method? Don't hesitate to leave a comment and share your thoughts. I really want to hear your feedback and experiences. Every share from you is a valuable source of motivation that helps us learn and love plants more each day.